Hello children, your ma'am is back. Hope you all have enjoyed your vacation and finished your homework. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so today we will begin our second chapter, long and short. Let's move on to our first session and I hope you all will find it interesting. Before we begin today's topic, let's discuss some important terms. First one, what is length? Length is the term used for identifying the size of an object or the distance from one point to another. Here you can see the image of rectangle and this is the length of the rectangle. Now you can see the image of a notebook and this is the length of the notebook. Now come to the next term. What is breadth? The distance or measurement from side to side of a figure is called breadth. As here you can see the image of rectangle and a geometry box and you can see the breadth of the rectangle and the geometry box. Let's move on to the next topic. What is height? The measurement of something or someone from head to foot or from base to top is called height. Here you can see the image of a figure and the image of a doll. And this is the height of the figure and the height of a doll. Let's begin the chapter with the clear concept of long and short. Children, I will show you some examples for your better understanding. Here you will see the pictures of two different pencils having the length of 14 centimeter and 8 centimeter. So which one is longer? As you all know that 14 is bigger than 8. So definitely the pencil having the length of 14 centimeter is long. Next, you will see the image of two different cups having the height of 12 centimeter and the height of 7 centimeter. Now, the question is, which one is short? Children, as you all know that 7 is smaller than 12. So, obviously the cup having the height of 7 centimeter is short. I hope you all must have understood the concept of long and short. Page number 13. How far apart are the dots? Children, here you can see the dots in the picture. Guess the distance between any two dots. How many centimeters is it? Well, children, now you have to select two different dots. As I select dot O and D. Now, guess the distance between these two dots. I think the distance between these two dots, that is dot O and D, will be approximately 1 centimeter. Now, measure it with the help of a scale. Did you guess right? Students, you have to find out the exact distance between dot O and D with the help of a scale. Now you will measure it. As I can see, the distance measured with scale is equal to 0.8 centimeter. So I did not guess it right. Here the question is, which two dots do you think are farthest from each other? Well, the dots O and M are farthest from each other. Which two dots are nearest to each other? As you all can see, dot O and dot D are nearest to each other. Page number 14. The shorter line. Akbar was a famous king. He had a smart minister called Birbal. Once, Akbar gave him a difficult question. He drew a line on the floor and asked Birbal to make it shorter without erasing. Birbal was very smart. He drew a line which is longer just below the line drawn by Akbar, and thus Akbar's line became shorter than Birbal's line. Here you can see Akbar's line and the line drawn by Birbal. Page number 14. Try this. Make her right arm 1 centimeter longer than the left arm. In this picture, you can see the girl. Now, you have to measure the length of her left arm with scale. Suppose it is 2 centimeter long. So, the length of her right arm will be 2 plus 1 centimeter, that is 3 centimeter. As you all know that her right arm is 1 centimeter longer than her left arm. So now you have to draw her right arm, that is 3 centimeter long. This diagram showing the right arm 1 centimeter longer than the left arm. Now draw a cup 1 centimeter shorter than this cup. First of all, you have to measure the height of this cup with scale. Suppose the height of this cup is 5 centimeter. So we have to draw another cup that is having the height of 5 centimeter minus 1 centimeter. As the cup is 1 centimeter shorter than this cup. So the height of the cup will be 5 minus 1 centimeter, that is 4 centimeter. So here the cup with 1 centimeter shorter length is drawn below. This is the cup having the height of 4 centimeter. The next one, draw a broom half as long as this broom. First of all, you have to measure the length of this broom. Suppose the length of this broom is 6 centimeter. So, the length of the half of this broom will be 6 divided by 2, that is 3 centimeter. So, you have to draw a broom having a length of 3 centimeter. Broom with half the length is drawn below. Draw another hair of double the length. First of all, you have to measure the length of the hair. Suppose the length is 2 centimeter. So the length of another hair will be 2 multiplied by 2 centimeter, that is 4 centimeter. So another hair of double the length is drawn below. Page number 15. The long and short of your family. The first question is, who is the tallest in your family? The answer is, my father is the tallest in my family and his height is 190 centimeter. Next, who is the shortest in your family? The answer is, my younger brother is the shortest in my family and his height is 120 centimeter. Now the question is, what is the difference between their heights? The difference between their heights is 190 centimeter minus 120 centimeter, that is 70 centimeter. Students, here the answers may vary. Page number 15. Jhumpa once read a list of the tallest people in the world. One of them was 272 centimeter tall. That is just double of Jhumpa's height. How tall is Jhumpa? Children, as you can see that the height of the tallest man is 272 centimeter. Jhumpa's height is equal to half of the tallest man. That means half of 272 centimeter. As you know that height of the tallest man is equal to 272 centimeter. So Jhumpa's height is equal to 272 divided by 2 is equal to 136 centimeter. Thus, Jhumpa is 136 centimeter tall. Students, here is your home assignment. You have to write the answers in your maths notebook. Students, now I will stop my today's teaching session over here. We will continue the rest of the chapter in the next lecture. Hope you have understood. Now go through the chapter and revise it. Thank you.